Hello, Aquarius. How are you? I hope all is well. Happy Thursday, November 7th, honey child. I done told my last reading the wrong date, honey, so I had to get it together this time. Welcome to 202 to Tarot. If you are new here, welcome back. If you are returning, I'm sending you all beautiful energy, healing, love, and light. I want to thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and your love and support. If you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Hit that like button and tap that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I do post a reading. Now, let's go ahead and get into your reading for this week. I'm seeing Two of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Capricorn energy. So, you could be juggling or trying to find a balance between something or someone or someplace. Messages. Yeah. You have a choice to make, and so you're outweighing your decision. You could be seeing the numbers 222. Could be something you're passionate about. Could be some like creative venture. Could be regarding your finances. Could be regarding both. So you could be having a decision to make regarding your career or finances, and you're trying to outweigh the pros and the cons possibly. Doesn't have to be career, but because I've seen the Two of Pentacles, I'm inclined to speak on it. But this could, again, just be a person or place either. Take it how it resonates, okay? Someone could also be born February 2nd. I'm seeing the Eight of Wands. So whatever decision you, wow, a lot of passion here, okay? A lot of passion. A lot of creativity and a lot of attraction. So if you are dealing with a person, they could be very attractive. You could be dealing with someone very attractive. Can get a lot of, or not can, but does get a lot of attention. Yeah, so your birthday can be February 2nd, February 8th, or February 3rd. Doesn't have to be. But yeah, you are torn or are torn in between what decision you need to make regarding some type of plan. And so you could have made the decision on what it is or who it is you want to pursue, and creating distance between what it is you don't want and actively moving fast towards it. So at this time, you could be getting your shit together, basically. If not you, this is your person. Also, feel free to reverse the roles. So this could be your person who's finding balance, deciding on what path they want to take, and they are actively working towards it. They have a plan now. It took them some time to decide, possibly. They could have been like in limbo on what decision it is they wanted to make. And now that they know what decision they want to make, they are actively working fast towards that goal. Yeah, they could be putting the proper what do you call it? They could still be in like the planning phase of it all, or this could be you. I'm seeing runner at the bottom of the deck, so you could be a runner or you could be dealing with a runner. So you are in a situation where your person develops some fear and decided to like run. So this could be a situation you're dealing with regarding a person, regarding a love interest, a very passionate connection. You are very attracted to this person, and everything was good between the both of you. Yeah, finances could be a factor. Maybe you are still working towards it, your stability, or your person was still working towards their stability, or whatever the case is. But outside of that, everything else was pretty much perfect. Like this was your ideal person, or you were this person's ideal person. And someone got scared of that. The emotions could have been heightened, could have been very strong, intimate connection, a very strong pull towards each other, and that scared someone. Maybe that person or you could have been hurt in the past, and so because you saw yourself falling in deep, or because your person saw themselves falling in deep, they decided to pull back their energy and run away because it was too intense too soon, and it scared them. But I'm getting this person may have decided to make the decision to come running back towards you, because they understand now that they may have made the wrong decision. They could have been very confused, or this could be your energy. You were very confused on what decision it was that you wanted or needed to make. Okay, let's get some more. Could be seeing the numbers 222. Angel numbers 222. I'm sorry, y'all, if I seem a little or sound a little off. I'm just so emotionally drained, child. I had to take yesterday off. It was like my energy was so low. I was feeling burnt out, so I just had to take a break. Yesterday was a lot. Okay. So the golden mirror, I did see the golden mirror, which indicates someone was being more, I was seeing the mirror, which indicates someone was being selfish. Okay. In the connection, there could have been someone putting in more than they were receiving. Getting the connection did not have balance. You could have been dealing with someone you were giving your all to, or your person feels like they were giving their all to you and they weren't getting that in return, or vice versa. You were giving your all and you felt like you weren't getting it in return, which is what led to this conclusion of the relationship. With the Grim Reaper, the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And depending on who the runner is, whether that's you or your person, you were okay with that, or this person was okay with that at the time. But I'm picking up strongly that they're no longer okay with that, or you're no longer okay with it. And that's why it's like they want to come rushing in like a little Caesar's pizza, hot and ready. Because they don't want to lose you, or you don't want to lose them. So we have self-indulgences coming out, clarifying the 8 of Wands. I'm seeing Capricorn, Aries, Sagittarius, and more Aries. Those seasons could be significant. Really, you could have those placements on your persons, but take it how it resonates. Okay. Okay. So either you want to come forward rushing forward rather to this person and just let them know you've been working on yourself, you've done the shadow work, you've changed, you've healed, you see things clearer now, whereas before you didn't. You were still actively hurting from whatever painful experiences you had been through in love, and they were ultimately putting you in a place of fear and anxiety, where you were constantly in your head about the connection. And it was just, it was just something you had to do. You just had to pull your energy back and really like get your mind right, because you were so overwhelmed by all the love, all the feelings, everything you were feeling within this connection, because it was a very passionate connection. Could have been someone you could have not kept your hands off of, or they couldn't keep their hands off of them. It's like, you guys could have been doing it like all over all the time. Every time you saw each other, like every 5 seconds, like rabbits. That is coming through so heavy for somebody. Look, I'm not lying. Cupid's arrow. So it's like, again, it came out of the blue too. It was something you weren't expecting, or it was something this person wasn't expecting. It could have came out of nowhere when you met this person, or when they met you, and they're like, it could have started off very passionate, very hot and heavy, steamy. Again, we're talking about two very attractive people here. They get a lot of attention. They're very confident. They know who they are, and so it was very overwhelming, because either you or your person was lacking in that area, because you had just recently been through a very difficult connection that was very you felt very betrayed in, or if it wasn't recent, it was still lingering, Hence why it was very passionate, like from the beginning, because it wasn't something you were interested in really, like, just things happen really fast and you were not expecting it, or this person was not expecting it to go where it went so fast. You know what I mean? So with the Three of Wands, let's see what your plans are, or what your person's plans are. Okay. So I stand corrected. There's still this feeling of okay, I had to pause because I was getting a lot of messages. I'm going to hold off on clarifying that real quick. I want to pull before I dive deep into that. I'm going to pull, okay? So hold that thought. We're going to come back to that, but we're seeing distance at the bottom of the deck. So this is obviously someone you're in separation with. I just seen health, so your health issues could have been a factor, or your person's health could have been a factor, not necessarily issues, but health. Maybe you weren't prioritizing your health, or your person wasn't prioritizing their health, and that was something they needed to work on, or something you needed to work on. But let's see. Communicate. Yeah. You want to work it out, or this person wants to work it out. You know? There could have been some time in between this situation. Yeah. Could have been some time in between here. I'm talking about months. Yeah. But again, either you or your person wants to bridge the gap. They want to compromise, or you want to compromise. You want forgiveness, or they want forgiveness. You want to work it out, or they want to work it out. But the last thing you want, or your person wants, is to continue to have this distance. Like, this person misses you really bad, or you miss this person really, really bad. Someone was being selfish here. Someone was too full of themselves. I don't know if it's you, Aquarius, or your person. But I said this earlier when I seen the golden mirror. So this is the second, and that was with a whole other deck. So Spirit wants to be very clear that someone was very full of themselves. Look, intimacy. I told you this was a very passionate connection, sexual chemistry, reminiscing. So it's like maybe someone just wanted sex. Maybe someone didn't want all the extra that came with it, you know. They were happy because there's a lot of wands out here. So this is someone you definitely have been intimate with. If you haven't been intimate with this person, then this is not your reading. You and this person have been intimate. Okay? They've seen you naked and vice versa. More than once. More than once, okay? Yeah. Mm-hmm. We'll be back at the bottom of the deck. I told you. Expect to hear from them soon. So back to the Three of Wands with the not enough, the health comes out. So this person was feeling like they weren't enough. They had a lot of self-esteem issues. A lot of confidence issues, and they disguise those issues by hiding behind, like, being very egotistical. So this person could have self-sabotaged a relationship, or they definitely did. It's not even no shoulda, coulda, wouldas about it, because either you or this person was giving the connection everything a person could want in a person. They were giving to you, or you were giving to them. And because they were, you know, I guess ultimately you could have made this person feel, or they made you feel like you weren't enough. Or they weren't enough. Someone felt like the person they were dealing with was too good for them, if that makes any sense. So with self-sabotage, they could have been looking, or you could have been looking for any little thing to try and, like, say about this person, just to kind of, like, balance the situation out, even though it wasn't true, even though it was just something you were saying or they were saying from hurt, from pain, because they were feeling frustrated, they were feeling a little even jealous, you know, like they wish they could be that confident and that, you know, that was a person that, you know, most people aspire to be like. So there could have been some jealousy in that way. Could have also been jealousy in the way that, you know, your person felt like you could get a lot of attention from guys, so you could be entertaining other guys, or girls, sorry, and vice versa. You could have felt like this person is very attractive, so they could be getting a lot of attention from other people, or entertaining, you know, other people, because, you know, this is, again, very attractive person. So, like, that could have made them or you jealous in that way, because there was that lack of confidence. You know, if you were confident in yourself, or if they were confident in themselves, they wouldn't have been thinking like that. They would know that this person is a good person, I deserve them, I'm a good person, they deserve me. You know, they would be thinking the same way. Not, you know, not they're too good for me, you know, type of mentality. You know, it's like this person, they could have felt like shit, you know, as good as you made them feel, or as good as they made you feel, they also made you feel like shit because they were so good, you know? I don't want to say perfect, but hell, close enough. Like, you didn't see anything wrong with them, or vice versa. And so because of that, you know, as much as you felt blessed to have them or whatever, you also felt bad because you felt like you didn't measure up, or they felt like they didn't measure up to deserving that. Even though that's not true. You know, it's just that mental, it wasn't right. The health card coming out, there was a lot of damage done to this person or done to you that really fucked up your self-esteem, or fucked up their self-esteem and their confidence. So they walk around in these relationships feeling like they're not enough. And this could be an attractive person themselves. And, you know, they could get a lot of attention or a lot of whatever themselves. But a lot of that is ego. It's stuff that they do. Like, they like to get attention. They like to date a lot of people and move around because it makes them feel better about themselves. You know? Makes them feel like, okay, look at what I got. I'm the shit. You know, it just hypes them up. It makes them feel more, or this could be you. Because if health issue comes out, this is a severity right here. Like, this person is severely low on confidence, severely low self-esteem. But this person could have been working on that, or needs to work on it, or they have. Let's see. True love at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, because they know you were their true love. Or you know they were your true love. Look, split the deck. This could be the one. You knew that, you felt that, or they knew that, they felt that. And they ran from that shit. They ran from that shit because the difference between you and this and the other people they're used to dealing with is that it's like, yeah, they could be attractive or whatever, but they're like low vibrational, if you will. They're toxic or whatever the case is, just as toxic as this person is. You know, so it's like they have some comfort there, right? Because they see themselves in that person or whatever the case is. You know, birds of a feather, right? But the difference between, and that was the difference between you and those people they're used to dealing with. You're nothing like what they're used to dealing with. You're actually everything they hope to have in a person. But because they've gone so long and they've dealt with so many people that were just low vibrational, low budget, low quality, they stopped believing, they stopped believing in like the fairy tales or whatever have you. They stopped believing like a person like you really existed, or vice versa. You stopped believing a person like this really existed. You feel like that's child's play. That's childish to think like that. And so boom, here comes spirit, here comes God, wanting to teach you a thing or two, or wanting to teach this person a thing or two. Like, never say never. Never say impossible, because I am the I am. I'm God. I created the heaven and the earth. I created you from clay. And you think real true love is impossible? You think it doesn't exist? Do you even really believe in me? Do you really even have faith in me? Because I am love and I exist. So therefore, this love exists because I exist. So if you believe I exist, then you should believe that this love exists. And maybe you haven't been able to come across it because there were some changes that you needed to make within yourself, because you were attracting people that don't have that kind of mindset. You understand? I'm trying to think to give you what type of example. Like, you're going to all the wrong places looking for a quality person. Or you're indulging in the wrong crowds and environments. No wonder you haven't come across this kind of person. And that's no judgment or anything. Because you can go to like places where you expect to meet a good person and meet a bad person. You get what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that this person was dwelling more. If statistically, you're more likely to come across certain individuals in certain environments, period. And so this person or you were frequenting certain environment with certain individuals. So that's why you kept coming across toxic karmic individuals, or that's why they kept coming across toxic individual people, ignorant people. But when you change your mindset and you grow and evolve and you learn and you change your environment, you change patterns, guess what? You're aligning with people that are like you. So you're going to attract people that are like you. So if you've healed and you've done the work, guess what? You're going to attract those kind of people. Why? Because you've done the work. And I don't want to get too much into that, because you could do the work and whatever and still attract, like a moth to a flame. Moths are annoying as hell. And they're attracted to light. Just an example that everything that is attracted to your light isn't necessarily a good thing, but I'm just saying that the more you work on yourself and you get yourself together, you get your mind right, because if you get your mental right, then your physical will be right. Your physical is only a reflection of your mental. So if your physical health is in poor standing, then your mental health is definitely in poor standing, because that your physical is just a reflection of how you are feeling inside. So once you get that mental right, you check that, then you could check your physical, then your physical will follow. It's a domino effect. It's going to follow. So now you're feeling good, you're looking good. Genuinely, genuinely, wholeheartedly. And so it's like, even if you attract them all or two, You're not going to indulge. You're not going to entertain it. Why? Because it's beneath you. You see that now. You didn't see it before. Now you see. So when you do come across someone who's on the same type of time as you, good person, quality person, not only are you prepared for it, but you can maintain it because you're not going to let your low self-esteem and your ego issues and jealousy, you're not going to let all those toxic habits that once got in the way before get in the way again. Because you know better, because you've done the work. So now you're more likely to have and sustain a true loving relationship, an authentic, organic relationship. And you are realizing that, or your person is realizing that. Look, wedding, it's like this person could see themselves marrying you, or you could see yourself marrying this person. And so that's their plan. That's what they're planning on. That's what they've been plotting on. You know, they finally decided to make the decision to go within and work on themselves so that they can have this relationship with you. They want to marry you. They want to lock you down. They don't want anybody else having you, or this is you feeling like you don't want anybody else having them. You're taking back control over your life, or it's time for you to take back control of your life if you haven't already, and release yourself from codependencies, addictions. Could have been a factor, could have been also affecting your relationship, your romantic life. And you could be doing this significantly fast, or this person could have done this significantly fast, you know? They could have done this in like a year, the past year or whatever. And not for nothing, we're always growing and we're always evolving and healing, right? That's always going to be constant, but I'm just picking up either you or this person has made a significant change in their life and their lifestyle in the past year. Every day, waking up, making the choice to be better, because they came into contact with someone who was, I don't want to say necessarily better, but they had their shit together. They were high vibrational. And I'm getting it inspired you, or you inspired this person to become high vibrational as well, because they see that it really does exist. You know, what's the point of, it's kind of like that can't beat them, join them mentality. What's the point of having my shit together if it's a bunch of damn low vibrational clowns out here? Like, F it. Can't beat them, join them. But when you came into contact with someone who's high vibrational, or they came into contact with you who's high vibrational, they see, oh shit, this really does exist. Let me get my shit together. Because they know that's the only way they can even stand any kind of chance with getting this person back. Or let me rephrase that. Either you or this person feels like that's the only chance they stand in getting either you or them back, getting this connection back. Because the Grim Reaper is here. The Grim Reaper signifies the relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. I did see cycles. So someone did go and transform their life. The relationship was over. We've seen separation already. Seen distance. Two of Wands represents distance. And that time, absence makes the heart grow fonder. During that time of not having this person anymore, once this person got tired of your shit, or once you got tired of this person's shit, they closed the door, you closed the door, and that was it. They locked it in, you couldn't get back in. And that shit hurt. Because you know that this was a genuine person. And how you were treating them or how they were treating you, they knew it wasn't deserved. And because this person had respect for themselves and they loved themselves, after they were done, they may have given you some chances, or you may have given them some chances, but only so much, right? Because they loved themselves. After a few, they were like, no, you're out of here. We're done. I'm not doing this. Because they've done the work themselves. So they're not going to backtrack when they've already done the work. So because this person has a strong pull in love towards you, or you towards them, they want to come back and communicate. Like, can we please work it out somehow? Please. Like, you're the love of my life. I've never felt love like this before. I've been doing the work. I've got my shit together. I had some mental health issues I was dealing with at the time. I wasn't mentally my best or myself. But I'm freeing myself from that bullshit. I'm freeing myself from that lifestyle. I've been putting in the work, you know, and I'm not saying this person is completely 100%, you know, but I will say they have done the work, either you or them. And they just know, it's like they need you or you need them. Because without them, there's that risk of you backtracking to where you're trying to get away from. You know, because that's the thing about addictions. Once an addict, always an addict. Because that temptation will always be there. You know, but I'm getting this person freed themselves, or you were able to free yourself. You're in a better place and a better space now to receive this love, to give the love, for it to be equal give and take, for it to be balanced now. Because things were not balanced. 2 of Pentacles is very significant. This is your overall energy. Balance is very significant regarding this connection. You know? So, ever since either you or your person decided to make the decision to take your life back and take back control over your life, they also, or you also want to get back this relationship, because it was the catalyst. You know what I mean? It was the catalyst in you getting your shit together, or you were the catalyst in this person getting their shit together. So codependencies is still at the bottom of the deck. This person may still have some addictions they're dealing with. So they may also feel like you're their addiction, or they're your addiction, you know, which that's the thing with addicts. They always trade in one addiction for another. You know, a person that stops smoking usually picks up a habit of person that stops smoking can usually pick up the habit of, you know, chewing gum or something. You get what I'm saying? Or they pick up a hobby or something because it has to fill that void. They have to fill that void somehow. So that's the message that I have for you, Aquarius. Oh my God, Aquarius. Sorry. But yeah, this person is coming back, or you want to go back. Take it how it resonates again. Use your discernment. Use your discernment. I am seeing the Empress here. I'm seeing the Ace of Swords. So yeah. Yeah, I'm really getting that. Either you or your person is sitting now in this energy, like the Empress, Emperor energy, which is like the Queen of Queens, the King of Kings. Very, you could have children, because the Empress and Emperor does speak to like being a good parent, being developed and accomplished, abundant, evolving, growing, and yeah. Someone has made the decision, you know, they received clarity from the divine, from God, mental clarity that it was time for change, you know. This person was sick of them damn self at this point, or you were sick of your damn self at this point, because it's like, damn, I fucked up a good thing, you know. And so they started kicking their ass, beating their ass, or the divine was beating their ass mentally, like they couldn't escape thoughts of you, or you couldn't escape thoughts of them. And so they ultimately made the decision with the Six of Swords, Aquarius energy, to transform, to go away and never look back. Never look back, because that shit was not good for them, what they were doing or who they were with. Who they were doing, what they're doing, whatever, child. It wasn't good for them. And they're leaving that behind now. And now with the 10 of Pentacles, Virgo energy, they want to have everything. You know? Now they believe in the happily ever after. And they believe that you are their happily ever after, or you believe they are your happily ever after. You can have, you know, the house, the kids, the good life. You can be happy, you can be successful, you can be secure, or they feel like they can be like that with you, you know. So they've been diligently working, or you've been diligently working, getting your money together, getting your finances together, becoming more stable, more secure. Death. And putting an end to that shit, so that you can, you know, endings bring new beginnings. And so this person or you have been putting in all this work hoping to have this new beginning and leaving behind the past. You don't want it anymore, or they don't want it anymore. They want this love with you. They love you. They love the fuck out of you, or you love the fuck out of them. And they're no longer going to hold back. They're no longer going to settle. You know? You're the package, or they're the package, and you know, you're just going to take the courage, or they're going to take the courage. They're going to have the faith. They're going to be resilient and persistent in trying to win you back, or you win them back, because you are their happiness, or they are your happiness. They are your peace, positivity, everything, fun, joy. With them, all is well. With them, you can have a good life, or this is them with you. You know, Queen of Swords is time out with the bullshit. They're putting an end to it, and they're standing on it. They're standing on it. No more competition, no more third parties. It's just you. They just want to be with you, or you just want to be with them. You've had your fun. That's it. This person may be coming back in like a playful energy, You know, being lighthearted about the situation. I don't know. The choice is yours, Aquarius, or the choice is theirs. But that's what I have for you, Aquarius. For bookings, please email me at 2intuitivetarot@gmail.com. Remember, these readings are for the general public. If you need me, my information is below in the description box. Until next time, I'm sending you so much love and light. Bye. Love you.